Before we start, I do want to say that I created my Discord. Yay! It is in my community post, so go check that out. Also, I would like to ask you to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, because that helps me a lot. Anyways, let's get into the video. Roof chat. Your neighbors are old and usually fall asleep in the early night around 8 o'clock. That's why you only snuck onto your roof after 9. You didn't want any stragglers past their bedtime to catch you and yell at you. That would be a nuisance. The shingles click against each other against your socked feet, but you mind the noise no attention, instead focusing your ears on the sound of the night, the faraway sounds of cars, a slight wind, and lonely animal noises. You take in a deep breath. The night air as refreshing as a cold glass of water on a hot day. You smile slightly to yourself as you sit down on the roof. Putting your hands behind your head, you lay down gently. The stars twinkle over so brightly as you watch them, and yet you frown. Ever so surely, the stars were disappearing. Light pollution was slowly making its way over to the far suburbs where you live with your grandmother. You sigh sadly. You'd been moving houses almost every year, trying to keep an eye on the stars. Your family allowed you to on the condition that you have a job in every new town you move to, and you kept that promise, getting a new job every single year. And so you moved every year, getting closer and closer inland and toward the mountains, transferring homes from your parents to your grandfather to your grandmother, and soon your aunts and uncles. Your gaze focuses once more on the stars at the sound of an owl's chirping. Another smile graces your face when you hear a voice. You see any constellations? Almost immediately, you straighten, jumping up and looking wildly around. You don't spot anyone, though. Where are you? You call out. Left house, roof. The voice calls back. Your head whips around to the sound, and you spot a boy that seems close to your age, with the hair color of sugar. You wave your hand slightly, and he nods back at you before looking back up at the stars. Are you looking for constellations? He rephrases his question. Or are you just looking? Just looking. You respond, your eyes traveling back to the stars once more. You? Constellations? The boy admits. Which ones do you see? You ask, wanting the boy to speak again. Somehow, his voice is just soothing to your ears, like how the night air is to your lungs. It's just comforting in a way you can't explain. If I look right now, I immediately spot the Ursa Major and Minor. And if I look hard enough, I can spot the Draco and Cassiopeia. Want me to show you? You tuck your knees into your chest and wrap your arms around your legs. Your gaze scans the sky, but you can't make out any patterns. Yeah, you admit shyly. You don't like asking for help or guidance on anything, but the way he had spoken about this subject really piqued your interest. Do you want me to open the gate for you? The boy stands up, wiping dust off his pants. It's good. I can just hop over the space between our houses. No, you cannot. I don't want you falling over. I'm not gonna fall. Shut up. You hold out a hand and get up. Come down from your house like a civilized person. We're not civilized if we're sitting on roofs. I didn't ask your opinion on that. You respond sharply, climbing down. The boy's laughter rings through your ears. You open the gate and the stranger stops right before you, properly. He raises an eyebrow and you get a clear glimpse at his eyes. Your jaw drops at how bright and pretty they are. They're deep and emotional and the color of the night sky. Breathtaking. So, you're just gonna let me in? A complete stranger? You break into a smile, tearing your gaze from his eyes to his smile before back at his eyes. Well, I sort of kind of trust you since I already made a backstory about you that seems pretty factual. Well then, please tell me. You're the grandson of Zoldyck, the kind and stubborn old man that lives next door to us. My grandpa and I had dinner with him the other night, and he told us about a grandson that was coming over soon. We didn't see him today, so we just assumed that his grandson was at his house. The very same day we don't see him, I see you. Well, that's basically correct. Okay then, I'm Killua Zoldyck. Him. Nice to meet you. Killua starts to climb up to the roof. You quickly follow him, giving him a little of your own information. Wayan Ellen, they them. Nice to meet you. You're non-binary? That's what they them hints at, doesn't it? I mean, yes it does. You sigh before sitting down and holding your legs to your chest. Could you please show me the constellations now? Yeah. You stiffen as you feel his knees on either side of you, but calm down when you realize why. Killua's hands cup your face from behind, and slowly he moves it until it faces a direction. Once your head is in place, he gets out from behind you and sits down next to you, pointing with the delicate, slender finger. He traces the constellations out midair. That's the Draco, he explains, and this is the Cassiopeia. The feeling of the sun scorches into your skin, and you quickly sit up, blinking rapidly. You take in your surroundings after your eyes clear up. It's sunrise. The sun's slowly rising from the east, casting an angel-like glow on the world. You giggle at the sight when you remember last night. You and Killua had stayed up for quite a long time as he taught you about constellations, and you watched, listened, and learned many new things. After a time, though, everyone gets tired. For Killua, that was around 3 a.m. His voice had started cracking and he laid against the roof. You had done the same, laying your head on his chest at his invitation steadily. You and him had drifted off to sleep. Speaking of which, is he still asleep? You look down and see his chest moving up steadily. You laugh lightly to yourself at the fact that you thought he wouldn't be there. You lay your head down beside him, underneath his strewn across the rooftop arm, watching the sun rise at its beautiful pace. Wayan, you hear Killua's groggy voice moan. Wayan, where are you? Right here, you respond, switching tones to a more relaxing one. Oh, right. You laugh at his response when you feel arms around your torso. You look down in surprise at him hugging you. Are you good? I want a teddy bear, and you're the only thing near me. He mumbles into your stomach. This is why I don't do sleepovers. You grumble. Soon, Killua fully wakes up. Immediately, he jumps off of you, apologizing profusely. You simply laugh and say it's okay. Well, wanna do this tomorrow? Have you sleep on me and call me a replacement teddy bear? Killua's face heats up and he puts up his hands in protest. No, I meant watch the stars. Oh, if that's what you were asking, of course. Yo everyone, thank you for listening. I enjoyed reading this. Killua is a big kitty of mine, and this was so adorable. This was an modern AU, and it was pretty nice. I liked it. This is 2 of 3 I will be posting today. Have an amazing evening, have an amazing morning, have an amazing afternoon, whenever you are, and I will see you guys in a few seconds because I will be posting again 3 of 3 of the videos today. Until then, goodbye everyone.